Welcome, everybody, to your MARIGOLD Dreamstar Grand Prix Day 9 live reactions. This is the September 2nd show, and this literally happened yesterday. And we've got four matches from this show to react to, and they are literally all four of the Dreamstar tournament matches that happened on this show. So, we are going to start with a match that should be a lot of fun. Miku Aono versus Kizuna Tanaka. Then we've got Victoria Yuzuki versus. Actually, I think this is a different order than what's actually on the show. This is just the order that I wrote them down in. Victoria Yuzuki versus Rhea Seto. I think our first match is actually Sari Yamaoka versus Maria. And our main event is Mayu Iwatani versus Koki Amore. That should be very interesting as well. Our starting timestamp here for Sari versus Maria is 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 50 seconds. That's 10450. Be sure to get there and watch this with us. John, if you're ready, I will count us down.
All right, please count us down.
I want to apologize. It's 104.45, not 104.50. 104.45. So just
I'm there, brother.
5 seconds
Yeah.
if you didn't. And you're there already. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, you have no need to apologize because you copied it in the description perfectly. You just misspoke it, and that's perfectly fine.
And the reason for that is because I got to 104.50, which is when Maria showed up, and mentally I was like, okay, she shows up at 50, so our starting timestamp would be 45, and I just forgot to actually do the rewinding in the physical player.
There you see Maria got a little bit of an LAX vibe going on, at least with the bandana mask, and she's one half of the Twin Star Tag Team Champions with Rika Kawahata. And
yeah, I like Kawahata too. It would have been cool if she would have been in this tournament as well.
I agree, man. I agree. And Maria, I'll tell you, man, she suffered losses where you really have to wonder if those losses at any point are going to translate into Twin Star title defenses if those people that she lost to could find a partner.
That is true. That's a great point. I'm pulling my document back up to make sure that I have good documentation on the tournament so far. And that way I can tell you that Maria has lost to Victoria Yuzuki, Utami, and Mayu. I doubt that Utami and Mayu are going to want to go after the Dream Star titles, but you never know. Or the Twin Star titles. But you never know. Yuzuki, I mean, we've seen her tag with a few people before. I mean, shit, she's teamed with Utami before.
I was just getting ready to say, like, that could be a team right there. Yuzuki and Utami have teamed several times recently.
Yeah, that's one of the longer, kind of more established tag teams in MARIGOLD. I know Utami was teaming with Koki for a really long time, but then Koki got injured and Utami started teaming with Yuzuki more. So that's like a 2025 revelation.
Yes.
Sari is here with her goofy ass cowboy hat and her cowboy jacket. I'm not sure why she's doing the cowboy aesthetic, but more power to her if she wants to, and that doesn't take away from her in-ring ability, which is what matters.
You know what? It doesn't, but I'm going to be the asshole here, and maybe it's because I'm a grouch for reasons I told you before it went live. I really don't think Sari's going to achieve the pinnacle of her success until she can shed the image, the memory of Nanae, and at best make it a bit subtler, a bit quieter, and really step into her own identity. I feel like she's 90% there, but those memories, I don't know. I feel like that's the final 10% kind of holding her back a little bit from where I sit.
Would you argue then that she needs to leave the memories alone?
I know how much you hate that instantiation of fuel, so no, I wouldn't argue that. Bell.
Also, instantiation is a new word that I've never heard before.
Does it hit your ear right?
It's pretty great.
Nice.
Is it like a fancier way to say iteration?
Pretty much, yeah. Or like use of, or like model of, like when you say, oh, you're beautiful, whatever instantiation of the word, that would pretty much be like use. So I guess, in that way, maybe like saying, oh, that instantiation of fuel doesn't really work because it would imply same concept, but like a different use. So yeah, I think form or iteration, like you said earlier, is a far better word. It's just, your boy ain't operating at 100% right now. And wrist lock there. Maria looking nonplussed about the whole thing. Maria's definitely come in with more of a Naito vibe.
Yeah.
I just wish that she had the same, like, Naito viciousness and winning streak, which, I mean, that last part is way outside of her control. As you astutely pointed out yesterday, as if your face ever does anything else, she is taking the place of Senka Akatsuki.
Yeah.
So, and no, this is what Akatsuki's tournament experience. Although I will say, love Maria to death. I think this is one of the few matches where I would have liked to have Akatsuki here because, I mean, Seru Yamaoka and Akatsuki, the two, like, real graps type wrestlers, we're talking about, like, that collegiate kind of mat wrestling based style. But look at Maria here trying to control the leg. And you see Seru could be advertising a bullseye there to Maria. You see the one shoulder bandaged up there. You have to wonder if Maria is going to target it at any point. But look at this. I think she's almost trying for like a leg scissors while controlling the arm. Maria, though, nice spin, nice side headlock. Nice escape there.
Oh. It looked like Yamaoka was looking to do something there, but she didn't quite get the grip of it.
Trying to ride Maria here. Got that waist lock. Nice roll there. That'd be 2 points on the mat right there.
Oh, pin. That was a really cool pin.
And I just think Seru Yamaoka, those abilities are getting refined all the time. Interception there by Maria.
Nice scoop slam.
Beautifully done. Two. Kick out. And now Maria trying to, really work a pin in her favor.
Fourth
Two.
attempt.
And again,
Fifth attempt. And look at that. Sari gets her foot on the rope.
now, brother, you've been a man of culture, taste, and all around excellence. I mean, essentially since birth, but particularly as a wrestling fan, I would say the entire time I've known you. And so, because of that, obviously you're a fan of Maria. Are you impressed and or surprised at her just long-term, sustained engagement with the grap style of Seru Yamaoka?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe a little. A little surprised. Impressed. Yeah, sure, a little bit.
But now you see, yeah, Maria kind of taking it back more to her speed, which I do think is the smart call.
Yeah. I think Maria is a fantastic talent, so her doing something well doesn't really surprise me that much.
And pretty much the same way how I feel about your face. And now Maria just hyperextending that arm. I don't think that's the bandaged arm, which I don't know if that's more naive from an in-ring standpoint or more cruel potentially because it's like, wow, you're trying to leave her with nothing. And now look at that armbar here is Maria. I gotta say, just to glaze myself a little bit, I'm happy on the nose that I gave to the other optional matches because we were left with a very lean card that's also, in my mind, quality. I'm looking at these matches and I'm like, man, because I'm already enjoying Maria versus Seri, but we got quite a show for you guys. I think Ashton already ran down earlier. We got Miko Ono versus Tanaka. That should be fun. Yuzuki versus Reyes-Edo, maybe what I'm most hyped for.
That's
And
what
then,
I'm
yeah,
most
man,
hyped for sure, yeah.
and then, yeah, Mayu versus Koki.
Yep.
Which I'll be honest, I was even almost tempted to say no on that, but you know what? I still like Koki enough where I still want to keep watching her development, especially against somebody of the caliber of Mayu. Here's what kind of match Mayu can get out of her. What a rib kick! You know, I've been watching more of that mob stuff lately. I've been using more of an Italian accent in the house. That was quite a rib kick, Maria. That's a feisty woman right there. Help us collect fucking money. Those Biancos wouldn't know what to do. I know, forearm there. I've told my family, meanwhile, I feel like I could have been a great mobster. You know, it's actually rumored that parts of my family were in the mob. Back and forth forearms here between these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle Carmen, whose middle name, my middle name used to be Carmen before my name change. It's alleged he might have had some ties, but we never substantiated that though. Said Yamaoka,
Yeah.
Kaiju drop kick. I can tell you, Seri Yamaoka is not looking to tie with Maria. She's looking to win this straight up.
Just driving her into the corners now.
Absolutely. And she is, I mean, on Maria,
What a
before
pin.
Maria had two,
Immediately grabs the arm into the Fujiwara.
that was so smart. Look at Maria.
Right. Really, really impressive escape there from Seri. But now Maria into the octopus.
Notice how this is a far more secure hold than what she had earlier. Amazing the urgency of Maria, because before she had that counter, I was going to say that Seri was ragdolling her. And then just like that, Maria turns it around. What a talent. I'll tell you, I know usually once per episode I talk about what a beautiful human being Maria is outside of the ring, and that holds true, obviously. But given that, we're here to talk about the wrestling, I will say I really believe Maria could be a world champion in her future. Bit disappointed that hasn't happened for her already. I think she's phenomenal. Double leg takedown by Seri Yamaoka into the pin, kick out. Now Yamaoka trying to work that pin. Third attempt. Kick out again. Like Sadie was thinking about that gut wrench throw. We know she likes to do kind of a bridge and a float over, kind of hang on to that gut wrench. And instead just pummels the lower back of Maria. Maria, though, with a follow through back elbow. Sadie returns fire. Irish whip reversed. Oh my God, Maria, that drop kick. Kick out. Spear. Oh, she's going to get that gut wrench now. Float over. Oh, it's going to be that full Nelson pin.
And she got her with it.
Dude, that pin is legit. Because you notice, too, it's so legit that the upper body strength of Seri was enough to compensate when I think she wanted to get more leverage with the legs there in the first initial moments. And it didn't even matter. That's crazy. Now, you want to talk about challengers. Let's remember that Seri Yamaoka's first title in MARIGOLD was the Twin Star Tag titles with Nanae. If she wanted them back, I don't know anybody that could really tell her no. But of course, as it stands right now, Seri Yamaoka is eyeing a much bigger prize.
I would love to know who that was a picture of.
Maybe it was of Maria before, her appearance change, and then just throws the pieces right at Maria.
All right. Thankfully, we don't need any other timestamps because it is literally just 4 straight matches in a row for the entire rest of the show.
God, that's the kind of convenience we deserve, honestly. And brother, you have to wonder on a certain level what Rika Kawahata's thinking about all this, because I love Maria to death, but if I was Rika, I'd be calling her and I'd be like, "You okay?
Yeah.
Your head out of the game here. Like, you understand that this may also affect me, right? This may also affect us,
Yeah.
because you would only need one of those people to beat you, take a second look at your half of the Twin Star tag titles, and say, I won it. And we're in hot water. We're in immediately different territory than what we've been in. Maria could find herself as a very hunted champion as we now move to our next matchup. It should be Miko Ono versus Kizuna Tanaka. I do expect Miko Ono to win here, but I think Kizuna Tanaka is going to give her more of a fight than she may expect. So if I'm Miku, I'm not letting my guard down.
Absolutely. Oh no, Miku and Tanaka Kizuna.
And there she is. Miko Ono, who, if she wins this tournament, could be facing Tommy for the world title. And what a barn burner of a match that would be.
A barn burner?
Absolutely.
What did that barn do to deserve getting burned?
That is an excellent point, and you can only hope that all the animals have been effectively evacuated. But
Yeah.
that isn't necessarily Miko Ono and Utami's problem if they meet in the middle. And Miko Ono, all smiles. She knows that she's just one step closer. She wins this match. She gets 2 more points, looking to lock up that contendership. Because here's the thing: right now, this tournament has a 100% conversion rate because Utami won the first Dream Star, and she would go on to beat Sari for the world title.
OMG, that's so true. We're 1 for 1.
Yes, so is the
Oh,
excellence
look
of
at
your take.
Kizuna
Oh,
immediately going into the roll up,
right.
too. And oh, man. Bell.
Good call on the bell. Roll up again, 2. Kick out.
Backslide. Dude, Tanaka's technique is S tier.
Absolutely.
That backslide was really well executed.
Nice drop kick. Another nice drop kick.
Oh shit, Miku with a great drop kick there. Oh, but Tanaka right back up with one of her own. And actually, Miku stays down on this one. Very
Yes,
interesting
indeed.
dynamic there. Oh, nice catch by Tanaka into an ankle lock.
Now,
Rolled
see,
through.
uh,
But
yeah,
Tanaka
Miku
stays
quick
on.
escape.
Oh, no.
I like the urgency. I really do. She's gonna need it.
Oh, she whiffed the drop kick, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, and then a rib kick from Miku. Man, this has been a fun
Kick
match
that.
already.
Absolutely, I love the energy of it.
Yeah, so quickly. I'm also
Uh,
a pretty firm enjoyer of Ponytail Miku.
yes, Ponytail Miku been taking things to a whole other level. What a basement drop kick! Aye, Snapmare. Tell you, man. Oh, what a kick to the back. The first ever United National Champion, Miko Ono. Everything she does is so clean, so effective. I'm telling you, I think we could be so proud because I know Tommy's reign has got to end eventually. I may have stars in my eyes for her, but even I can see that just very stark reality of being a wrestling fan is that even your fave has to lose sometimes. I would be absolutely honored to call Miko Ono our world champion. Oh, look at that. Avoids the Busaiku. And look at this. Is going to make Kizuna pay for it. Beautiful hold here.
This is a Star League match.
Well, it's funny because Miko Ono's theme has the words seeing stars in it. And she's
Oh, I
looking to
didn't
see
know
her.
that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like I'm just seeing stars all the time, seeing stars. And then,
Well, I'll be darned. I did not know that. You taught me something today. Thanks, bud.
well, that's always a beautiful experience in my life.
Oh yeah, I wanted to let you know, by the way, since we did decide to unanimously skip this match, Chunyoda lost to Chika Goto.
Yeah, that's disappointing. I like Chunyota more than Chica at this moment in time.
They're both not necessarily like mathematically eliminated, but I would say relatively out of the running.
Damn. Well, it's not too surprising. I'm glad you're starting to talk about eliminations and stuff too, because we really need to start talking about how much the herd has been thinned and who's really in contention here.
Yeah, that's a great point. I wonder if I can just whip something up real quick.
Yeah, whip it up.
Whip it good.
Yeah.
Whip it into shape. You know you should.
Yeah. Is that a song lyric?
It is.
Oh, you. You're going to achieve like some kind of mastery. I would dare say I would call it apotheosis here on Earth, where like you'll be able to communicate entirely in song lyrics.
That
I'm
might
not going to know what
be
to do with my face.
that might be my final form.
I think it, dude. Honestly, I think it is. I think it's you in like the shape you want to be in, being able to communicate entirely in song lyrics. That's your final form, straight up. And I am going to shit enough bricks to build a monument to your fucking name because I'm not
Holy
going to know
fuck.
what to do. Yeah, what a roundhouse there. And now one for the other kick. Look at that. That was beautiful by Kizuna to her credit. That was an amazing roll. Now she's going for that ankle lock. I really don't like the ring positioning. I think it's still very favorable to Miku. If I'm Kizuna, I'm going to try and maybe roll through, kind of negotiate that ring positioning a little bit, but that's it. Other than that, that was a beautiful sequence.
Do we know how many women are in each block? It's 8, I think, right?
I thought that was correct, sir. I thought it was 8 as well. Yes.
In that case, I'm on a roll.
I gotta tell you, for me, now of course I would never speak for your magnificent face, but for
But you
myself,
have my permission to if you ever want.
I appreciate that. But like, I feel like what I wanted to feel for Koki, because again, I haven't turned on Koki or anything. Again, we're watching her main event today. I'm still observing her, but I think the excitement and stuff that I thought I would feel for Koki observing her, I think that is what I feel for Kizuna as I watch her get a little bit better all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I think Kizuna's got a lot of upside. And Rhea Seto is also on that list. But see, I think the difference between Rhea Seto and those other two, again, in my opinion, is I just feel like Rhea Seto has progressed far more quickly than the other two. And so, yeah, for me, it's like Rhea, then Kizuna, then Koki is like
Yeah.
the prospects that I'm really looking at.
Yeah.
So Koki's not out of the race by any means, but she is, kind of bottom of the totem pole. She has a totem pole, just, at the bottom. As look at this here, this Cloverleaf by Miko Ono. I'll tell you, if you just pull her away again, I think you get the submission right there. Have to see if she gets it done. Kizuna got to the ropes meanwhile.
I guess everyone, because they are 8 woman blocks, everyone gets 7 matches. So the ceiling on the number of points that anyone can get is 14. That was a really nice crucifix driver type pin attempt there.
Yeah.
What a lariat though by Miku. Holy.
Miku now showing that power game that we love. Double arm underhook. Nice slam there. 2. Kick out again. Belly to back. Oh, nice slam there. Almost like an angle slam. Pretty much an angle slam. And now measuring Kizuna here is Miku.
Pin. 2, 3. That's it.
Damn. That's the thing about Miku Ono, brother, is that when she says something's over, it's fucking over.
Yeah. There's not much arguing with her about it.
No, there isn't, because you can't argue when you're unconscious. And Miku, I mean, if that doesn't look like a Dreamstar Grand Prix winner, I don't know what does. She keeps moving forward.
Miku moves to 5 points.
Yes.
She's working through.
Yes, she is, brother.
Meanwhile,
It's
Kizuna still stuck at 2 points. Kizuna, I think, is mathematically eliminated, actually, unfortunately.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. As I gotta tell you, man, Miku again looking very promising. It's shocking that one of her only losses, in fact, maybe her only loss, I'm not sure about that, is Misa Matsui. That it's kind of surprising to me. Here we go, Victoria Yuzuki versus Rei Seto upcoming here.
Yes, sir.
Now, honestly, just given the stock that Yuzuki has accrued within the confines of this tournament, I think this could be a huge victory for Rei Seto today if she was able to beat Yuzuki.
This theme song is so good.
Yeah, I love the Egyptian vibe to it.
I don't really even get Egyptian. I get more Indian, like Bollywood type shit.
You know, brother, that's a fair point.
Thank you. Your face is even fairer.
My God, I'm blushing over here.
As you do. There we go. That's better.
Rei Seto just ate that picture. I know I'm about to make a really dated and out there movie reference, but there was a movie. My sister and I always used to giggle at this part, maybe because it was like resonant with our childhood trauma or something, but it was called King of the Hill. And it opens with a guy with a knife and fork eating pictures from a magazine. And like that's the flashback Rei Seto just unlocked for me. That was crazy.
That is really cool. I love that she pulled that out of your brain for you.
Yeah. She's welcome there anytime. I love Rei Seto. As here comes
Absolutely, yeah. She's
Yuzuki.
fantastic.
Still not as fantastic as your face, though, but Yuzuki looking to be more fantastic than anyone. And you want to talk about somebody that's still absolutely in the running with the win she's gotten. Yuzuki is absolutely that girl. I mean, hopefully, you know, in her mind, she can win today and really stay in this, but we shall see.
Yes, indeed. I finished my documentation and I am just formatting it now so that it's easier to read.
Excellent.
I do be a formatting king. You might not have known that about me.
Oh no, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, it might not surprise you, but that doesn't mean that you're new it about me.
Also true. Also very true.
Oh, baby. All right. I have blocks in order in terms of point numbers, and I even have records so that we know, who's already wrestled a bunch of matches and doesn't have as many potential points remaining versus who's wrestled the fewest matches, and those people then would have a lot more potential points left on their docket. There are currently two women specifically that have only wrestled, actually three, four. There are
Bell.
four. There are four women so far that have only wrestled four matches, and three of them are potential tournament winners in my mind. So Mayu Iwatani is currently only 2-1-1, so she only has 5 points, but that's 5 points out of a potential 8, and she still has 6 potential points left that she could win, so she could finish with 11. And then in the league that is more likely to produce the actual winner of the tournament, the Star League, you have got Miku Aono also at 2-1-1, same as Mayu. You have got Mirai at 1-2-1, so 2 fewer points than the two of them. And then you've got Kizuna Tanaka at 1-3. Kizuna, her maximum points that she can possibly get is 10, which means that she's not actually fully mathematically eliminated from the tournament yet.
Well, there you go.
Meanwhile, Rhea Seto and Victoria Yuzuki, we've got Seto at 1-4 and Yuzuki at 4-1. These two literally have mirrors of each other's records.
No.
What is that? What did she just shove? Is that
I think that crumbled up pitcher that she had earlier, she shoved the remnants in Yuzuki's mouth, and then a stomp there.
I see. I love that Rhea is being very aggressive and brutal here because let's not forget, Victoria Yuzuki is the person that was the straw that broke the camel's back for Rhea Seto. Yuzuki treated her very poorly in a tag match where they were teaming together, dragged her by the hair over to the corner to tag herself in. And yeah, Rhea, that was kind of when Rhea snapped. That was when she decided, fuck this nice guy shit. I'm joining Darkness Revolution.
You know what? Excellent shout, partner, because I had actually forgotten about that. I wouldn't have recollected that in the confines of this match. And you're absolutely correct. And I know at the time you and I even gave Yuzuki, I won't say we gave her grief. It seems a bit excessive, but we definitely held her accountable, I would say.
Yeah, we tried to
we definitely, yeah, we tried to. We really were sympathetic with Rhea Seto because it really was an instance where, Yuzuki just seemed like she was getting a little hot in the confines of that match. Like, just relax. Like, obviously you're all on the same team. And Rhea, what a cross body there. Rhea just didn't want to take it. And honestly, I can't blame Rhea Seto. She stood up for herself. She may have stood up for herself in a way that people didn't like. But then again, put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in her boots. I wouldn't have reacted better. In fact, I probably would have reacted worse than she did, to be honest. So, oh, wow. She just yanked Yuzuki off the apron. And now Rhea may be thinking about PK here. No, a drop kick and a beautiful one at that. Wow, the physicality here is escalating. We're already at 12 on this thing, 13. Yuzuki's got to get back in.
When I was talking about Kizuna Tanaka earlier being 1-3 and still being able to get up to a potential 10 points, I was not taking into account her more recent loss that we just watched to Miku Aono, so I got to add that in.
Okay.
So now her maximum points that she could possibly get is, I believe, 6.
So is she back to being mathematically eliminated with that new factor?
Yes, she's
yeah. I figured. As Yuzuki gets to the rope, she's far from out. Even if she would lose this match, I'm assuming Yuzuki would still be very much in because her record's been so impressive. But
Yuzuki
Rhea wanting to give her that loss. Look at that foot on the knee there. I love when Rhea Seto really locks in and it just begins to be incisively offensive on a body part, whether it's a knee, an arm, whatever.
Who has Utami not faced yet in her block? Because she's only got one match left in her block, and I'm trying to figure out who it would be with. Has she faced Chiaki? She beat Chiaki. She beat Rhea. She beat Maria. She went to a draw with Mayu. Is it Koki?
It's got to be Koki, I
It's
would think.
Koki. Yeah, it's Koki. She hasn't faced Koki yet. Koki, who will be facing Mayu in our main event of this show today.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting.
Oh no. Rhea. Oh yeah, no, Rhea, no. Oh no, she did that to herself. God damn it. Oh, that was brutal to watch. Rhea drank from that water bottle and then, without closing it properly, set it down on the mat. It spilled water. They were trying to dry it off, and she slipped on her own water.
Oh, Rhea, honey.
I know. God, that's brutal to have watched. I literally, I felt like I was like playing God there, watching from above as she set herself up for failure.
Well
Jesus.
said.
It's like a Final Destination movie. So we know that all the characters are going to die, so we're just watching them set themselves up to. No,
Yeah.
honey, don't get in the tanning bed. What are you doing?
Oh god, that one
I
was brutal.
know. I think that was Final Destination 3 or 4. I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long.
And some of the setups too are absurd. Like I saw the trailer for the most recent one, that like whole cookout scene. That's fucking crazy. Like
Final
Jesus
Destination
fucking Christ.
3 was the roller coaster one, right?
I honestly don't know because I think I've only ever seen one of them, and I can't even say it was the first one. But I think I
Whichever
remember
one
the
was the
roller
roller
coaster.
coaster one was the one with the tanning bed.
Yeah, man, she got fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Kick out.
That was 3. It was 3.
Yusuke looking for a 3 count still against Rhea Seto, but that forearm will certainly get her there.
Oh
Or
my
start to get her
god,
there.
you brought it back. You're so talented.
Your face is so talented.
Your face is so talented.
Fuck.
What the
As they're
heck?
down. Rhea, though, I'll tell you, that leg work might really be paying dividends here. We'll have to see. Because, I mean, Yuzuki couldn't even really capitalize on that form, and Rhea's already back on offense.
Yeah.
Oh, man, she's looking for that shin breaker. Yuzuki escapes.
Nice forearm.
Forearm.
Oh, wow. Another forearm. Big forearm there from Yuzuki. Seto gets caught by Yuzuki into the crossface.
Beautifully done. Beautiful wrestling there by Yuzuki.
She's talented.
No doubt about that. And she's looking to be a tournament winner. She's looking to go from the super flyweight title all the way to the world championship. Look at this crossface, and the ring positioning is great. Oh, Rhea trying to counter. Yuzuki, though, like a pit bull hanging on, but Rhea has far better ring positioning now. But Yuzuki knows it.
Wow, that
And
was
look at that,
sick.
getting the closest arm
Now this is
away from the ropes.
practically like a Rings of Saturn.
Yes.
Or even like a Gargano escape, maybe? I forget,
That is
does
crazy.
when Johnny does Gargano escape, does he do a step over toe hold to set it up? I forget.
I thought he did.
Okay, then that's definitely not what this is. It's definitely more along the lines of a Rings of Saturn, I would say then, yeah. I love the way that Yuzuki has her legs interlocked around Rhea's one arm. That's so smart.
Yes. Bro, her technique right now is on point.
Oh, what a counter by Rhea, though.
I'm actually surprised Rhea was able to escape.
Rhea, one of the best technical wrestlers in the game right now.
Close, 2 count.
Beautiful.
She's trying again. She's trying again.
Cross chicken wing. No.
She gets it a third time. Maybe it'll work. We know that's how Yuzuki beat Utami.
Oh, there it is. 1, 2, and no. Yuzuki kicks out.
Wow. That's got to be
Kicked out,
so
but
frustrating for Rhea Seto.
yeah, she pulled it off. Rhea. Wait, Rhea has crowd support. That's crazy. Where the hell did that come from?
I commend this crowd for knowing what talent looks like, although that's not taking anything away from Yuzuki. She also looks like talent.
I definitely, yeah, I can't say that I would have expected Rhea Seto after turning heel to get more crowd support. That's weird.
She's going to need it because Yuzuki just kicked her face off of her face with that drop kick.
Yes, she did. That was rough. Rough looking for sure.
It's the leg. 2.
Oh,
Rhea kicks it.
Back into the crossface. This is a more
She might
basic
get it this
crossface,
time.
though. She doesn't have both arms hooked.
Yeah, she's got to clean that up, got to tighten that up just a little bit, but I think if she does, the ring positioning again is fantastic. She might have this.
She's cranking it. Cranking it and cranking it and crankety crank.
And now Rhea's still not tapping out. She's waving that finger wildly, trying to initiate a pin. No, Yuzuki again. And you cannot say Yuzuki isn't determined to just torture Rhea Seto right now. But Rhea again endures.
What in the fuck was that?
I think she meant to drop her on the knee because you see Yuzuki favoring the knee. That was a fireman's carry knee drop. I've never seen anything like that. And now look at this. Almost like a calf slicer in a way, but she's got that.
That's exactly what this is, man.
She's got that foot like on the inside of the knee. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a calf slicer for you. Calf slicers can look a whole bunch of different ways, but the essential core foundation of the move is something in the pit of the knee and then cranking on the leg to put pressure on the calf.
There you go. And again, as expected, sublime technique from Seto.
Yeah.
Now it is Yuzuki's turn to have her tenacity tested.
Yes.
Can she get to the ropes? Oh, now look at the cross-legged. Oh, my God. But again, I've been saying this word 500 times with this phrase, ring positioning. If this ring positioning was better, I think Rhea would win it right here.
Yuzuki is right there at the ropes. And come on, Yuzuki, you're right there. Oh, shit, Rhea grabs the arm. That was brilliant.
That actually might change things enough.
Oh, my God. Yeah, because now Yuzuki, it feels like she's a lot further away from the rope because she has to reach up for it, and she's pinned down.
I don't know if that's her dominant arm that remains. She got there. She got there.
Whoo-wee.
Ray was looking for an arm capture suplex. What a bag suplex by Yuzuki, meanwhile. Holy crap. Yuzuki saying that's it, picking up Rhea by the hair here. Is she thinking, oh no, this is going to be an arm capture back suplex? No, Ray escaped. Duck, go behind. All through. What a drop kick. Man, these two are cooking right now. I mean, we knew it would just because of the animosity and everything, thanks to, again, you brilliantly bringing it back earlier in the match. I thank you again for recalling that. But just from an in-ring standpoint, you're talking about two very talented wrestlers. Waist lock here. Oh, this is going to be the arm capture. She got it. I think that's going to do it. Two.
Oh, she kicked out. Damn.
Oh, she held on. Oh, no, she didn't hang on. I thought she was going to go for cattle mutilation right there. Oh, she's going back to this submission.
This is an even more devastating version of that calf slicer.
I told you.
Oh, but there's the belt. TLD.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to say it. Yuzuki, as talented as she is, I think she was saved by the bell there. I think that was the ring positioning Rhea needed earlier the first time she got that move, and she got it this time. I think she would have won. That is crazy.
Yuzuki adds a draw to her slate, and guess who she is now tied with for record?
Don't let me ask. I said who?
Utami.
Wow.
They are both 4-1-1.
But remember, bro, she beat Utami, so doesn't she win the, doesn't she get the edge there?
Yeah, that's a great point. I actually forgot that she was the one that... I always confuse who beat who between Seto and Victoria Yuzuki's big upsets over Utami and Mayu. Like, I have a hard time remembering which one beat whom. Like, I know if I stare at my little document here, I can see that Yamaoka beat Mayu and Yuzuki beat Utami, but like, just kind of off the cuff thinking about it, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything at a time.
Right.
There are currently 3 women in the Dream League with 1 loss and 1 tie. And they are Victoria Yuzuki, Utami Hayashishita, and Mayu Iwatani.
That's quite a class. Well, that is quite a class.
That's true. And the big difference that separates Mayu from the other two is that Mayu only has 2 wins. Yuzuki and Utami have 4 each. So Mayu still has a lot more matches left to wrestle. She has 3 matches left to wrestle, whereas Yuzuki and Utami each only have 1.
Going to be very intriguing to see how that all shakes out.
Yeah, the exact same class, the 1 loss, 1 draw class, is also prevalent in the Star League with Nagisa Nozuki and Miku Aono, both belonging to that same group of 1 loss and 1 draw. And nobody in the entire tournament has fewer combined losses and draws than those women.
Right.
Sakurai and Koki and Misa Matsui all have 2 losses each, but of course, that's going to lower your potential point ceiling by more than having 1 loss and 1 draw. You're losing a point there.
Exactly.
But now we get to Mayu versus Koki, and this could be a very interesting matchup because, again, Mayu is part of that elite class of 1 loss, 1 draw, and Koki is part of that next best class of only 2 losses. So this is potentially a real difference maker in the block standings. If Mayu wins here, she shoots all the way up from 5th currently in the block to 3rd behind only Yuzuki and Utami. Meanwhile, if Koki wins here, she would also shoot up from 4th in this case to 3rd, above Sarayama Oka, who also has... Well, I should just put Koki at 3rd anyway, because they both have 6 points, but Koki has fewer losses. So Koki would win. She would move up to 4 wins, which would also put her in the top class. The top women have 4 wins right now. No one has a 5th win yet. No one has accumulated 5 wins in the entire tournament.
We'll see who will be the first to do it, but there is Koki.
Whoever
and she's
emanating. I think that's going to be enough to win their block, honestly. 5 wins?
Yeah,
that's going to do it.
I concur with you, and you see Koki with the quiet confidence. I mean, she has been building some momentum as of late. I don't think she has any interest in Mayu's Super Flyweight Championship, but what Koki does have an interest in is saying that she beat the legend Mayu Iwatani. I think Mayu's name has more value to Koki than the championship she currently wears.
Yeah, that's very likely, I think. Yeah, you're probably right.
I think being able to have on your resume that I beat Mayu Iwatani in the main event of a show during the biggest tournament that my promotion has, I mean, that's quite a feather in the cap. Let's see if she can take it as Mayu now ready to come out here. And you got to wonder what condition Mayu is in after the war she went through TLD with Utami. And, if she's going to be showing any effects, any residual pain that Koki could exploit. And Mayu, though, all smiles. I'll tell you, if she is in pain, she's also got one of the best poker faces in the business because she looks ready to go to me.
I love Mayu's theme song. I love Mayu's whole vibe. Honestly, it's great.
It really is. Introductions here for the main event.
Koki.
And now the icon being introduced here.
Hey, nice toss, Mayu. Yeah.
Referee now checking both competitors. I don't think he has to worry. I think you're going to see some good, clean, straight up wrestling.
Wrestling.
Two contrasting styles here. We know Koki likes more of a power game, has a bit of technique to her, but Mayu really is technique and speed, hence why she is the super flyweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and again, what a lineage for that title to go from Shozuki to Yuzuki to Mayu.
There's the bell.
Final bell call of the day, folks. Here we go. And now Kogi trying to bait Mayu into Greco. And look at Mayu, the veteran, saying, I'm not playing your power game. That's so smart.
Yep.
What a spin kick to the gut. What a leg drop. That was one of the most oh my God. That was one of the most aggressive leg drops. So that smile tells you everything. That is Mayu Iwatani in a snapshot, folks.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Ain't she a stinker?
That was one of the most beautiful sequences, I shit you not, folks, I have seen in some time. It was clean. It was aggressive. It was Mayu. What more can you say about it?
Yep.
And now, what a drop kick to the back. And again, I reiterate, so smart that she's like, I'm the veteran. Lateral press, 2, kick out there by Koki. I'm the veteran. I'm not playing your power game. We're not doing Greco-Roman knuckle locks. I'm taking it to my speed right away. And man, just what an athlete, what a performer Mayu is. That spin kick had enough force. It was right on the money. Koki still hasn't recovered. Now, here's the thing. It's not even really something you can fault Koki for. You know, Greco-Roman knuckle locks are a pretty standard way to open a match. And I think Koki wanted to take this match, at least at the start, on more of a traditional pace. I think what Mayu has achieved is getting Koki off kilter here. You see, she tried to recover with the scoop slam. Mayu, though, escaped it. Another kick to the gut. Mayu is just controlling the ring right now completely. In fact, hell, forget the ring. She's controlling the match itself completely.
Yeah, Mayu is really showing Koki what it means to be in the big leagues right now.
Yes. I mean, you want to talk about conducting a match, the tempo and everything. I mean, that is what Mayu is doing. Forearm there by Koki, who is like on one knee. Now she regains a vertical base. Another forearm by Koki. Mayu, what a forearm right back. Even on the strike game, Mayu's like, hey, listen, I ain't outgunned. You see me super kick a bitch? Now, forearm there by Koki again, but she staggers. Mayu with an elbow. That wasn't even a forearm. Oh, that was a hard forearm. Oh, my God. That was almost like a, God, what did the bull hammer, the bull hammer from Barrett that he used to do.
Oh, yeah, the ripcord forearm that he did.
Yeah.
Am I wrong that was a ripcord move?
I think it had a ripcord variant. Yeah, I think sometimes he didn't do a ripcord, but I think the proper, when he's like, oh, it's over, and he wanted to signal it, yeah, it had a ripcord.
Okay, yeah.
Nice double stop. This might be the first squash match we've seen in a while. Because I'll tell you, Koki is struggling out here.
Koki has not been able to get out of the block at all. She is grounded this entire match.
Nobody bothered to tell Koki that the economy of Mayu's patience was in a recession because she didn't have time for Koki's bullshit.
Yeah, Mayu's patience recession is about to send Koki into a win depression.
Oh my God. You know what? You took what I did, and much like your face does with all the raw material that I provide for my life, it elevated it to a more beautiful form. God, you're wonderful.
You're precious.
You're precious.
Your
food there by Koki.
Face is precious. God damn it.
Koki, I'll tell you, Mayu's face ain't feeling precious right now after that Koki boot, brother. Koki needed that boot desperately.
Koki loves her boots. That's her big thing that she does. She's a booter.
It was a boot, almost like a haluva kick. Not quite, of course. I ain't trying to diss Sami Zayn, our new United States champion. That's the best America has looked in some time. I shit you not. As now, no, Mayu escapes. Nice cross body by Koki, just throwing her body on Mayu there.
That fucking alien in Rick and Morty, it was like, here I go killing again. That's Koki, but it's here I go booting again.
So true. She's got those arms trapped here, but Mayu gets the ropes very convincingly.
Ha 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 ha.
To the side of the head.
Oh man, I fucked up. Mark said something in the Discord Games channel about not telling Rachel McAdams something, and I was like, I don't know what that's about, but that makes me think of Dave, Mr. McAdams, and now that song's stuck in my head.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, when you can control it and make a language out of it, we're all fucked. This entity, what does he want? I don't know. I don't know the song lyric. Then we're screwed. Fucking Mayu now.
Wow.
Oh, Hail from the top rope.
That looked painful.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Well, that is the one benefit.
The RPG dropkick from Mayu.
Yes.
Oh, and now she's about to go for a double stomp, I think.
That or a frog splash.
I was right. It was a double stomp.
Beginning form of frog splash, but then ended as a double stomp. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think the easiest way to tell is just how far away they are. If they're closer to the corner, it's more likely that it'd be a frog splash.
You know what? You're so right.
Thank you. I agree. I am right.
And now Mayu. That confidence popped me. It was a bit of a delayed pop, but we got there. And Mayu, looking for the waist lock here. Full Nelson, potentially for a dragon suplex.
Nice cutter by Koki. The Koki cutter.
She needed that. I know I said that earlier about the boot, but
That's how you
again, I
know
feel like,
she's desperate. Is she hits a mid-match move and goes for a pin just to try and stall.
yeah, Koki in the she's just really thinking like I'm fighting for survival here. This isn't even just about a match anymore.
Oh, nope.
I'm just trying to keep it together.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. God,
Exactly. That's what Koki's mind is saying right now, racing with that exact beat. Like, oh, girl, you got to figure something out. We're in here with a
yeah,
goat. We were not prepared for this.
yeah, and her name isn't even Kit.
There you go. Damn.
You know, KIT. Keep it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Acronyms are fucking hot.
I love that movie, man. It's so good.
Now Koki thinking about a dominator. I think Mayu's gonna
Oh,
escape
Mayu
this.
escapes.
Yeah, of course she did. She's been
But the
dominating
boot.
this whole match. Oh yeah, there's boot.
Oh, Mayu ate the boot. Dragon screw incoming, I think. There it
Now,
is.
she got. Oh my God, Koki.
She at least had to fight for that one.
Yeah, but she's winning the fight she's having to be in. I mean, Koki, girl, get some floaties on. You're drowning out here.
Oh no.
And
That
Mayu.
drop kick looked great.
Oh my God.
Mayu.
If I could recall something that if I do say so myself, very sexy and correct face said earlier, I said that I was wondering what level Mayu would bring Koki out of, like what she would elevate her to. I didn't bother to consider that Mayu really didn't give a fuck about that. It's
What a cross body.
Mayu telling me, listen, you don't understand what I'm doing here. I'm trying to win this fucking tournament because I want that world title shot.
Yeah. Mayu.
Elevate.
Mayu out here like, yabba, yabba, yeah, bye.
Yeah, elevate. Motherfucker, these young kids out here elevating my blood pressure, trying to go for Greco-Roman knuckle locks. Get that weak shit out of my face. And Mayu gonna get back in the ring, maybe via the top rope. It is the top rope,
There's
and now
the frog splash.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Eat my ass.
Yeah. How do you like that cottontail?
I love that popped.
It did. It really did.
That's amazing.
I think also because last night I watched a clip that somebody posted in the Discord about Mr. Perfect protecting Jericho from a botched lion salt. And then I think Perfect got mad about the finish being screwed up, so he put his ass in Jericho's face on the pin. Nice. And that popped me too, because fuck Jericho.
Yeah. Oh, Koki with a really nice jackknife, too.
Especially with her size. No. Kick out.
Yeah, someone Koki's size with a jackknife is going to be a lot more effective than a smaller person doing a jackknife.
Correct. As now Koki trying to fire up here.
And that applies both to the jackknife pin and a jackknife powerbomb. They're both more effective when done by someone bigger.
What a super kick by Mayu. Looking for that dragon.
German.
Suplex.
She got the German. Kick out. What is Mayu cooking up right now? She looks like
I think it's going to be that keg flurry.
Oh, is she going to do the Suzu trio? No, she just did a
No.
buzzsaw. She's thinking over the moonsault. And I can call it that because she literally got it from Io.
Yes. I think she's taking too much time here.
She got it.
No, she got it anyway. That's it.
Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Wow. That was short work.
That wasn't a squash. It wasn't as bad as I said it was, but I think we can all admit Mayu was freaking dominant there.
Yeah.
Jesus, Koki. GG,
No, I hate how true that is. Mayu goes to 7 points. Koki stays at 6.
Koki here in my commentary being like, but I tried, right? And then I'm just like, yeah, but maybe you shouldn't have. And Mayu.
Koki is now tied with Sarayama Oka with a 3-3 record, and I should also add, mathematically eliminated.
Yeah, that is not surprising. And I've never seen somebody be mathematically eliminated and have to go in a fucking body bag after what Mayu did to Koki here. Mayu eliminating Koki from this tournament by force.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone in the Dream League other than Yuzuki, Utami, and Mayu are mathematically eliminated.
Well, the race is certainly tightening up and heating up. And that was our main event today. So we're going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Please leave a like as you file out. Subscribe with the bell icon for notifications so you miss any of that 12-hour goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the AWC. We will see you tomorrow for 5-star finals. And brother, I'm just going to tell you straight away in our audience because it's Stardom's fault. They actually put the thumbnail of what the finals were. They didn't do silhouettes. So we're gonna have to talk about
bastards.
Dude, I know, because now I'm only tempted to really do the finals with you because I've already been kind of spoiled, but we'll talk about it later. But needless to say, folks, those 5-star finals, we're definitely gonna want to do them. It should be a barn burner. Again, barn's getting burned out here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 for that. We are finishing up the 5-star Grand Prix. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna face Kamitani for the world title, provided she's even the world champion by the time that title match takes place. We will see you guys then. Be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.